But all right, it is time for everyone's favorite spotlight of games that define us, that makes us really see who we are as gamers. It is play, download, delete, and obliterate Thanos snap. So,
Oh,
out of the four games we have mentioned today that have defined us, we now have to figure out, as Patrick has said before, it is like F Mary Kill. We have to decide which one of these four games would we immediately right now go play. We gotta go get it right now. One that is just like, you know what, y'all convinced me. I need to check this game out. I'm gonna add it to the library, check it out later. Delete is just one you're just like, I'm just not really feeling it. You could delete this out of my library. I'm straight. And obliterate is just like, yo, don't even need to be in existence. Get it out of here. But it erases everything that it's ever done. So any sequels, any things that's led to it, all of that, the whole nine. So,
This one, the obliterate is a little bit easier because we have a lot of all of our games didn't really go off to be much.
no.
not at all. Not at all.
We had a lot of good attempts. You know, those. I feel like we picked a lot of album cuts this time.
We did.
Like
a lot.
Singles.
A lot of deep cuts.
Those deep cuts. So I'll go first. I think that it's a little bit easier for me. I feel like the platformers definitely won this week. I actually, yeah, Khadeem, you can put the rest of them on there, don't?
right.
I promise I'm putting them up there.
Come on, guys, remember?
Remember that?
I'm
telling you, it's a great game. Great game.
I definitely think the platformers won this week for me. I've never played Vector Man. I do have an issue with him not having a waistline.
Oh, come on.
I do think that the gameplay looked really, really cool. But because of nostalgia and just from what I remember how fun Gex being, I'm going to go ahead and play Gex. I'm actually probably going to check to see if he's on Steam or the PlayStation Network today. But I'm going to download Vector Man. I think that it says mega value on it, so it might be worth the play. And then this one is tough, but it's also not. Because one of them, it almost obliterated itself. So I think I'm gonna delete Shenmue, just because I would assume that 2 and 3 might be a little bit more playable for my first round. And then you gotta Thanos strap. What's his name? Dart from Legend of Dragoon.
Dart is my man's name, and don't disrespect Dart like that.
Woo! Oh yeah. Legend of Dragoon gotta go.
Listen, that's not fair. Not fair. Fine.
Well, what you got, Khadeem? What do you have?
What do I have? I'm gonna pull while we're doing this. I just want to pull up the old Dart or the new Dart that we almost had. But Legend of Dragoon, or Vector Man, or Gex, or Shenmue. Actually, I want to go the opposite, but I actually liked a lot how Vector Man played. I actually want to go back and play that. Like, I actually want to see how far I can get into it. Doesn't seem like it's a very long game because, games back then weren't very long. They were just hard. So, going with Vector Man. Downloading. I'm downloading Legend of Dragoon. It's been downloaded for like all my consoles, so that's what I got right now. Ooh.
Don't do your boy Gex like that.
I don't know, bro. I don't. Okay, I am going to delete Gex, and then I got obliteration move. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. I'm sorry, CP. I am.
Okay, man.
But if there was no Shenmue, would there be a Legends of Dragoon?
Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah. That came out before. It's fine. It survives.
Probably. Yeah.
There's not much about. There's not much Shenmue actually did, other than making games way more enticing, I think. For sure.
Hey, shout out to Vector Man for the old school extinct rating. I don't think K&A, what's that, kids and adults? I don't even think that's a rating anymore.
Yeah, right?
Assholes.
That's pretty tight. K&A.
Kids and assholes. Wow.
One of the two. That's Fortnite's rating.
Right.
But
All right, CP, what you got?
I'm gonna be honest, man. You know, I'm gonna have to. I really want to play Gex because it's funny. I just heard a little bit of the gameplay on here. Wow, Dart looks really cool.
yeah, he did.
Wait, go back.
He did.
Let me see.
He did. Let me zoom in on my boy Dart, man. This is what we almost got. We almost got.
That's you pulled that up.
No. No.
Listen, he was.
He don't even got the armor on. Like, what is this?
He's supposed to be PlayStation All Stars. He probably would have turned into his damn thing when he got his special move on PlayStation All Stars. Whatever, man.
This looks like Cloud's little brother. Like
it is.
real.
It is.
That's
Go ahead.
rough.
Go ahead, CP. Sorry.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I want to play Gex because it's funny. Can't lie. I would download Shenmue because as I remind you, it's 7 discs. It's the most expensive game ever made when it came out.
You know how much it is now?
They're like $40 for 1 and 2.
No. It's like who?
It's like $40 for 1 and 2 right now. I think you might be able to get it on sale for like it goes on sale. I think I've seen it as low as like $20 for both of them.
Think about how much information that you could put on a Blu-ray disc that they don't even need all those discs now. I don't think.
Right.
Facts.
How many discs does Final Fantasy have?
The new one?
4.
Yeah.
No, the new one, the remake that just came out. It was still 2 discs. That's how big that game is, CP.
Okay.
That's huge.
So yeah. So
Yeah.
anyway, I would download Shenmue.
Uh-huh.
I would delete Vector Man. Here's why. Delete means that I had it. I feel like I would have beat it already. And then I would go ahead and obliterate Dart and his Dragonoids and his Dragoons.
And his one rubber sleeve, which is horrible.
It's like, fam, your body armor is only for. He's like the guy who break down the door when the police come and he get out the way and let you come in. Like, it's like, bro, I would shoot those legs up so quick, bro. Who do you think you are?
He's so hopeful with that armor. Like, I hope they attack his fire, and I hope they have one hand.
Doesn't he have a sword?
One side of me.
He does have a sword.
Behind me. That's what he does.
He doesn't have a sword?
He has a sword. I don't know why they didn't actually model the sword with him.
Rubber.
Because they had no plans on releasing him onto this.
Stop it. Stop.
If other heroes are cops, Dart is a security guard. Or something. I got a rubber shoulder pad, and
They mocked this up when they knew the game was canceled already. They were just like, nah, it's canceled.
Nah. You better shut that down.
And you say mop, but put a mop in his hand right now. Look how he's standing. Like, man, I gotta be getting up the office, man. I used to have a game. The name's Dart.
And boy, do I got a story for you. You got some time?
Stop it, man. He was almost there. They almost had him. We're not getting a remake though. I don't think we're getting a remake.
Man, I feel sorry for the cuff in his jeans. But they are, I mean, they're nice boots. I get it. You want people to see the boots, but Jesus Christ, how much whiskey is in those cuffs? Like, what are you doing?
He damn sure has the Captain Jack Sparrow boots on. I give you that.
Yeah, they look like
knee pads at that.
Okay. Can we continue? Will, what do you got? Stop it. Stop.
You know what? Under the sink too. He don't just mop. He does under the sink. Puts all the stuff away.
Y'all can't see him no more. Y'all looking at him in his arm.
Gum from under the table and stuff like that. Let me get that. They don't need.
Look at him back when he was in high school though. You know what I'm saying? He had the whole world ahead of him.
He still got the mop though. Look. He'd been knew what he was gonna do.
Boy, that's what I was dreaming.
Okay. He was so cool back then. He's the maniac. That's what he is.
Man. Killing my boy.
Okay. For me, I think mine is just kind of like CP's. I would play Gex just because I love the concept of it. Just different networks and just a lizard. Like you said, you can never go wrong with an animal as the main person with dope moves. I'm going to download Shenmue just because never got to get it because it was $100, and so just even still now it looks great. So it was like if they told me a remake was coming, I would probably all on that. glad CP went before me because I did not have a great way to explain why I was deleting Vector Man until now. Just like he said, I played it before, played 1 and 2. Once it's done, it's done. So it's just kind of like I played it, I've had the enjoyment, I'm good. Legends of Dragoon. Listen, man, it got 2 O's in it for a reason because it's just it is just loose when it comes to being a good game. It just
Y'all don't understand, and y'all don't get it. And I'm gonna go back and beat it and show y'all why it is.
listen. All I need to do is go watch Dragon Power Rangers, and I'm just like, okay,
Come on, bro.
See what this game is.
Stop.
Tommy was in this game. I still wouldn't play it. I still wouldn't.
Dragoon sounds like Chinese food too. Like I'll take a 5-piece Dragoon.
Right? With cream cheese.
Yeah, with sweet and sour sauce, please. Thank you. Oh, I can't wait to get these Dragoons. I'm gonna tear these up.
Nice. Without Legend of Dragoon, we would have never had hits such as Cyberpunk.
You know what, Pat? I don't like your tone. I don't like the audacity. I don't like none of it. The sarcasm.
Came out for some machine. What did it come out on?
Does it feel like the origins of Skyrim? Can you give it that?
No. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to myself. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to you guys about that.
That's like Fable, right? That's kind of like Fable is the origins of Skyrim.
I would go that way. I would go that way.
Dope.
I mean, then again, I think Skyrim's like the 4th or the 5th one in the series anyway. So there was the one before that. So yeah, like I said, I wouldn't even give Dragoons that. As much as I love
Skyrim, shout out to Skyrim. I might even bring that next time because that was one of the first games. As a black kid, you kind of just like looked around and you're like, this is awesome. I'm an elf. Like, like I thought that was supposed to be lame. Like I thought from Dungeons and Dragons, I thought that was like, oh, you playing with orcs and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, I get it.
Especially on Skyrim, you just be like, oh, fuck you. Hold on. Let me hold up.
It's a good game.
I am an orc with a big axe. I am laying work right now.
Spend 5 hours customizing and still act like you don't care.
Right. Man, it's cool. Like, I mean, I only just put this bear skin on the handle of my axe.
I just threw this elf together. It's like,
you know what I'm saying?
Spent all night doing it. All night.
Dexterity stuff. I don't even know what that's all about.
I got my next week's bet.
Hey, Khadeem, sorry about Dart, man.
Listen, guys.
He looks like right now he's like, Milwaukee, you guys are great. Yeah. Are you ready to rock?
Come
Milwaukee, we love you. We're the Dragoons.
It was
Don't miss Dart and the Dragoons live at Coachella '94.
Dart for sure has a TikTok account now. He went from doing whatever he was doing to renegade.
Oh,
wait, pull up the dude. Pull up his dude.
No, come on. Stop doing this to him.
Dart. What up? It's Dart. Swipe up.
Stop doing that to my boy, man.
I just picture his Instagram got selfies like this. Flashback, flash.
He was
Oh God, look at this guy.
Bro, like it looks nothing like the cover.
It doesn't, bro. It wasn't done. It was re-rendered. They pre-rendered it, bro. He wasn't finished.
Pre-render is when you are rendering 3D. Drawing wise, he was finished and was like, first of all, no sword, no armor.
They had no plans on releasing this.
It
looks like he went to Dragoon's Pizza. Oh, hey, you guys call Dragoon's Pizza? Medium pepperoni, extra shoulder.
He didn't like he delivered pizzas.
He like a Super Saiyan barista.
Yeah.
Take the hell out of your coffee.
I got a Senzu bean roast for Goku.
Oh, stop!
That's hilarious. Yelling out Dragon Ball names. Is there a Trunks? Is there a Trunks?
2 Senzu bean lattes for Gotenks.
Oh. It's not. It makes it worse because he has the armor on. And it's like literally heat proof, so he can literally hold pizzas.
Don't lie to yourself, bro.
That's a jacket from
It looks like he was getting fitted for some armor, but then shit popped off and he had to run out in the middle of it.
He's about to be late for his shift at the barista.
No.
He got Supreme armor. That's
All right,
Leave my
That's
boy Dart
very
alone.
nice field hockey outfit that he has on. That's all I could give him. It is, maybe what's that other field? What's the one that they play?
Lacrosse.
He looks like a lacrosse player.
He looks like a lacrosse player. You're right.
He
protecting Hollywood and Vine.
Sweet ass lacrosse player.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Khadeem, sorry about that, man. It looks like it's an alliteration 3 ways for the legend in the group.
Look at Gex over there just judging this whole cover that's so busy. Gex is like, dude, I'm chilling on a tape. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ryu brought his whole family. He has a memory of his dad. There's some kind of koi fish skin in the back, maybe a feather. This is obviously one of his babes. And then, of course, Vectorman over here looking like, if he humped something, he would fall apart.
Stop with the vector.
Listen, man.
Name really Ryu?
Yeah, his name is Ryo.
Okay.
Yeah,
they changed one letter and we bought it.
Nope. That's all they gotta do.
Like, don't worry about that. Just worry about the story. Be like, okay, I paid $100. I can't be mad at what you're doing.
Yeah, whatever name he's named.
Yeah, man. This has been another episode of Games That Define Us. We want to thank Comedian CP for stopping by. We want to hope that y'all check out all of our Twitches. CP, you just let them know like your Twitch, what you got coming up real quick.
Yeah, man. My Twitch is Comedian CP. Coming up, we have a great show called Battle Club that we're all going to be really going full steam with. I'll be hosting and doing some cool stuff over there. It's going to be dope. That kicks off this week. And then also have a couple of projects that I'm starting to work on right now. I want y'all to look out for that. Got a new movie coming out in 2021. We're starting to write it this week. So yeah, this is like the big boy. It's a kids movie for DreamWorks. So it's exciting.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So we start this week. And yeah, man, that's it, bro. Just appreciate the show, man. I love the show. I'm a big fan of it. So excited to be on here, man. I'm locked in.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man. So make sure y'all check out us. Make sure you check out Khadeem's Twitch. Make sure you check out the Arcade Tokens, the Arcade Token podcast. And make sure you like, subscribe, turn on your notifications for all Def Gaming so you can catch out Black Blasphemy. You can check Games That Define Us. You can check out Quarantine and Stream, Drunkies and Dragons, the whole 9. So make sure y'all do that. I have been the Anomaly Will Pharaoh.
I'm Patrick Cloud, and reminder that Quarantine and Streams will be moving dates. We will let you know as soon as possible.
Right.
All right, and we will catch y'all next time.
Yes, sir.